Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashimi, Hawashai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashimi, Hawashai, wherever it may be. This is another lesson through the Spirit. This is a follow-up to the elder brother Micah Olive from GMS LA. Shalom to you, bro. Yahweh Shemel Shabrakatah. I'm just, and I think another brother did a video to it as well. Let's just give my little 2 cents on it because, for one thing, I'm not finna listen to 3 hours of bullshit ass rant. Even though he was going in on his pegging leader, Al-Azhar, which all you niggas are fucking reprobates at the end of the day. All right, all you, and you ain't gonna make a mention of it. But at the end of the day, all you dudes, man, that come out of the Sakari, all you dudes are a bunch of fucking reprobates. All right, Al-Azhar done nothing but spawn wicked ass camps. Like you got, the House of Bread, then you got Genesis, which is all fucking reprobates, man. The leadership beliefs, and they breed fucking reprobate followers, man. But I guess he called himself Gorilla Hebrew's wife, exposing her for being a trick with camp tights. But then the problem is that you mentioned, the men of the Great Millstone, which we ain't got nothing to do with you, dude. Okay, but this is why we tell you that no matter what, this is what proves the distinction between the men and the Lord and wicked niggas, because clearly your homeboy or whatever the fuck he is to you gets caught up in a scandal of pegging, all right, which the nigga like getting his asshole played with. Come on, man. All right, and it came out that you a fucking mo as well, with your adulterous ass, man. Lying ass nigga. But anyway, neither here nor there. The issue I have with this dude is the fact that how the hell can you sit up here and call our leadership the sons of Eli and that we're the sons of Eli when you clearly got a man that named himself Chief Priest Al-Azhar after the head of the Sakari in the ancient world. And the history of the Sakari, they all pretty much revolted against one another. Well, for one thing, they revolted against the Roman Empire and they got their ass handed to them, all right? But even among that, there was infighting among the groups, which led to splinter groups, which ultimately it led to their demise. And we're seeing it play out in a similar fashion 2,000 years later with that of the Sakari, the House of Bread, and then you got the other nigga, what's this guy's name, Hakah from Genesis, and Hassad. So if anything, you just got a group of rebellious ass niggas or kids that's running around here just out of fucking order, man, And I found out that this guy's a big ass simp too. Like the woman that you trying to protect from Al-Azhar, hey, the fucking woman, she wicked too. And I was saying that when I heard the first scandal that came out on this dude, that they're trying to fucking pander to the fucking woman. But you don't think that she knew what the nigga was involved in, man? She was clearly aware what the fuck the nigga was doing, and she was with it because the money. So why would you give this bitch a pass because she decides to bring out a testimonial on this dude, for whatever reason, because the money is drying up or whatever. You know how fickle women are, man. But y'all, we gotta protect that sister. Nigga, you a simp, bro. All right, and your ass, the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with you. But you been in the truth 7 years, since 2017, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, maybe roughly 7 years, and now you got all this mouth to make a claim on somebody you don't even know. In Great Millstone, we ain't done nothing to you niggas. Only thing we did was rebuke you dudes because of false doctrine. That was it. Other than that, we didn't give a shit about what you niggas had going on in your lives, man. Because that's between you and Yahweh Shai. Now, when it comes out, yeah, we expose it because, that's what the prophets do. We supposed to call things out. But none of you dudes, the Lord ain't dealing with none of you dudes, man. All right, so anyway, let's hear what this soft-ass dude got to say, man. And we'll do a couple of precepts. I didn't want to spend too much time on him. Because honestly speaking, it's really annoying listening to the nigga. But it was kind of entertaining that all the shit he brought out. Which I didn't even get through half the video. Because a lot of it just a bunch of vain babbling and just rambling and shit. And it's just like, okay, nigga, get to the fucking point. It don't take 5 hours to do a goddamn video on a nigga that like to get his asshole played with. You got the facts, bring out the facts, and bring out the precepts, and be done with the shit.
To be one of Eli. If Tahar is Eli, which I emphatically believe, Elder Apostle Tahar is show you guys some stuff in the Hebrew, right?
So if he's Eli, then who the fuck are you? Because you damn sure ain't a man of the Lord, in my humble opinion, my nigga. So if he's Eli, okay, which is pretty much a priest that I believe he anointed Samuel, if I'm not mistaken. But because Eli basically, because Eli was not necessarily wicked. He wasn't really wicked, but the Lord judged him because he didn't get his house in order, because he had wicked ass sons. So in many ways, it's not even like, if you're trying to slander insults and all this other shit, I mean, you can try again. But Eli went down because his sons were wicked. But Eli was not necessarily an evil individual, from what I can recall. Now, I got to go through the history and recap on that, because I don't remember where he went off. I do know that because he didn't bring judgment and he didn't put his sons in order, I do know that pissed the Heavenly Father off. So if you want to use that and say, well, he wasn't right because of that, then I guess you got a point. You know, but overall, man, who the fuck are you niggas? The Sakari? And the Sakari wasn't followers of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, my dude. Now, they did acknowledge the Messiah, you know, but they didn't follow the Messiah because, I mean, like we said, they thought his stance on the Roman Empire was that of not nobility. They thought it was more of a cowardice approach, you know, but they didn't listen to the examples that Yahweh Shai taught, because the Lord said if his kingdom or his servants was of this kingdom, he said my servants will fight. So y'all didn't follow the examples of Yahweh Shai. In fact, y'all went totally opposite to what Yahweh Shai told us to teach. All right.
So when we look at Eli, right, Elijah, right, or Eli, Eli, I know how you want to pronounce it, Elijah, right? Let's look at Eli's name, right? Eli's name, right? It goes back to this word right here, Ilah, which means to ascend or to go up, right? So Eli's name literally means my ascension, right? And Eli, right, Elder Apostle Tahar, right, Alizé will let you know that he came in the truth off of GMS, right, Elder Apostle Tahar, right? And at the time, right, when YouTube first kicked off, like, he saw a video on World Star Hip Hop, right, and he found the YouTube, and when YouTube first started, all right, the brothers of GMS, led by Elder Apostle Tahar, aka Eli, right, they were top 10 YouTube channels on all of YouTube, right? They had all the breakdowns, right? They all had all the understanding of prophetic breakdowns at the time, right? So Tahar had
he said at the time. What you mean, bro? The breakdowns got more thorough. Like, we got more knowledge, well, more information now. You know, the breakdowns are more thorough now than what they was, bro. You know what I'm saying? The breakdowns are more thorough. You know, the research has become more thorough. We got access to more information. So the breakdowns didn't fall off, bro. The breakdowns are more detailed than ever. And we're getting more revelation, bro. Which shows you that, you know, the scriptures say that he that believeth on the Lord, his belly should flow living waters, man. And that's part of the understanding as well. So we got more understanding as time progressed. You guys are the ones that backslid and regressed. So you putting your foot in your mouth, my man.
ascended to a height. And guess what? When him and the brothers of GMS came up with that grape soda doctrine, they offended a lot of little ones. And what did Yahushua say? Right? If you offend one of the little ones, it'd be best that a great millstone.
Well, you guys got offended because you niggas are emotional, okay? So it's a difference between offending somebody for being a blatantly dickhead, like your leader, your ex-leader, and somebody getting offended because they can't understand the truth of the scriptures, man. Okay, the scriptures say, in Romans, the 3rd chapter, it says, should we then make the Most High a lie? Because you don't believe, roughly paraphrasing, he said, Lord forbid, may every man be a liar and the words of the Most High be true. So just because you don't agree with something and you offended at a breakdown because you couldn't get over your punk ass emotions, that doesn't make us wicked, and that doesn't make us an offender. Okay? That don't make us in the wrong because you couldn't understand Deuteronomy 22 and 28. All because you wanted to appease to these bitches in the world, which in fact are whores, man. The women that you're going up to bat for are in fact fucking whores, man. bottle girls and this dude's Alazar's wife, his women ain't women of the Lord, man. So what the hell are you talking about?
A millstone was cast about you, and you were thrown into the ocean, roughly paraphrasing, right? Actually, let's get that real quick. Right, Mark 9. For him, that a millstone hands to go into hell. Eli, elder apostle Tahar, should have cut out his goddamn tongue. It would have been better for him to do that than for him to offend these little ones and coming out with that BS nonsense grape soda doctrine, right? So he ascended to this height, and the Most High God threw them niggas down, and now, right, you find GMS brothers, right, in goddamn shower curtains with fringes on, right, in between two parked cars, right, in an empty parking lot, holding camp, doing public sit down. That's all these niggas do, right? So,
all right, shalom, Makim, shalom. Hey,
yeah, but yet, you know, he coming at us, but yet these are your fucking leaders right here. These niggas, these demons you see right here. None of these niggas right. And then you see the hole right here on the right. I think that was some relation to Alazar. But yet you coming at us about great, but yet you got women that clearly dress like they want to get fucking grabbed up and probably like that shit, man. So you're a hypocrite, man. And if you think that these three niggas at the top are men of the Lord, you out your fucking mind. If you think that these three charlatans and these three demons that you call leaders are men of the Lord, none of these men at the top are sincere. And she right here, she's definitely not a woman of Yahweh about you, but this is the same bitch that you want to go up to bat for and simp for. Now the whole thing about the homosexual friend and the adultery, I really believe that about your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really believe it about you. I don't think them niggas is lying on you. And then on top of that, your buddy said that you a fucking informant too. Which I believe all you Sakari niggas are fucking agents. You know, that's just my humble opinion. But anyway, fuck this dude, bro. This dude is a fucking clown and a weirdo. And I wouldn't be surprised if he is gay. But anyway, let's get a couple of precepts. And Salaki, I'm driving, so didn't really go into the precepts like that. I didn't want to be distracted, but I'll get a couple of. But anyway, this is the book of Jeremiah 6, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 27, and it says, "I've set thee for a tower and for a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know it and try their way." And that's what we're set up for, to reprove, correct, and rebuke, man. Okay, the Lord have set up shepherds to watch over the sheep of Israel, and this is why the Lord said, "Know the state of thy flock." Okay, because if you got a bunch of men that's into pegging and into extortion and buying, you know what I'm saying, all up into, you know, the bottle girls and shit like that. Like, if you buy a harlot, it is your business. Because honestly speaking, you think this woman that they showed in a thumbnail doesn't have a price? And the fact that they get on us for saying, "Oh, y'all buy prostitutes," all these women are fucking prostitutes, bro. And you think that the fact that you made her or your wife, whoever the fuck she was to you, you don't think you paid for her, man? They even say, "Oh, she was paid," which means that you bought a fucking prostitute, nigga. So all the accusations that you niggas are trying to put on us, you dudes are doing it. And I won't be surprised if y'all weren't the ones grabbing up women and taking them against their will. And then on top of that, one of your women to get pegged by an Edomite dude, a guy, a devil you supposed to be claiming is the devil that you supposed to be rebuking every week and cursing out, and you want your woman to get involved. And you knew this the whole time. But yet you didn't say nothing because everybody want to act like this is a Tashak, like Hassad. Oh, I had no idea. You a fucking liar, bro. You knew Alazar was into that left-hand shit. But the reason why you ain't say nothing is because all y'all got dirt on each other, man. Like he mentioned, he said Hakah was his best friend for 13 years. So if he knew what Hakah was into, what make you think that Hakah didn't know what Alazar was into, man? Especially when both of you come up the wrong way. Okay, the scriptures say if any man come up a different way, he's the same as a thief and a robber, bro. And you dudes ain't come through the straight gate. I mean, you attempted to through joining Great Millstone, but the straight gate ultimately was not your lot. And you birthed a bunch of corrupt fruit, which is in the form of Sakari, HOB, a house of bread, which that's not gonna last long, by the way. As we know, bread eventually stales out and get molded, my nigga. And that bread ain't show bread of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So expect that shit to be wrapped up and put mold on that shit and some fucking peanut butter, man. You know? But overall, you got them, you got House of Bread, and you got Genesis, which all is corrupt tree. Because all the leadership of those groups are flawed as hell. You know? And I'm guarantee you the Lord gonna break all that shit up in due time. And it says they are all grievous revolters walking with slanders, man. And that's what you dudes do. Because how the hell did we come up in your conversation when it's about your ex-leader and his hoe exposing him? You know? We ain't got no scandal shit going on like that over here, man. At least we don't know about it. And it says walking with slanders, and they are all brass and iron. They are all corrupters, man. And it says, and the bellows are burnt, and the lead is consumed of the fire, and the founder melted in vain, for the wicked ones are not plucked away. Yeah, you're not plucked away because you still got wicked motherfuckers among us, man, that take this Israelite thing as a thing of naught, as a thing of mirth, you know, claiming that godliness is gain because these dudes is all about money. Here you got all this allegation of adultery and being a homosexual demon upon you, but yet you're preparing a Passover every fucking year. And you got the audacity to try to call somebody wicked. You dudes are all corrupt, man. And it says, reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord have rejected them. And Ariella, bro, whatever your damn name is, the Lord was never dealing with you. Okay, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, at all. Okay, and the Most High is gonna destroy your ass, right along with the house of molded bread of your fucking followers, man. Got the audacity to try to call somebody Eli, nigga. Who, if anything, nigga, you need to be checking yourself and getting your own spirit right. Destruction is getting ready to come, man. But it says reprobate silver because the Lord have rejected them. So the Lord reject you, my man. And he rejected them three demons you see at the top. Clearly. And we know Elazar is rejected of the Heavenly Father, because out of all the shit coming upon this dude, he's still out talking about something. He just did a recent video going into this reprobate about somebody checking his pockets or his bank account. Like, you got some fucking audacity to be this damn proud after it came out in Israel that you like getting your ass played with. But that shows how wicked our people is, because they didn't even lay that to your charge. Our people ultimately gave you a pass because they like you based on emotional content, which is very stupid and which shows a lack of judgment, righteous judgment on their behalf, man. But if that was us, man, we'll be getting videos done on us until the missiles drop, bro. We'll be in the kingdom and niggas still be trying to do videos on our ass, bro. You know? Remember you GM measure niggas, and we in the kingdom and we have no, we are perfected, and yet niggas are still finding a way on how to scoff us, man. To say that the severity of the hatred of the prophets, you know, but it's all good. But anyway, this is the book of 2 Peter 2 and 10. It start here. It says, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness. And that was clearly that was going on in the Sakari, you know, talking about, oh, that was a fantasy. Nigga, there wasn't no fucking fantasy, bro. That's what you involved in. That was your Edomite side of you taking over, man. And the wicked deeds of your father, because you are of your fathers. Okay, you'd be surprised on the type of demons your parents can put on your ass just by being around you, you know. And ultimately it was your judgment, because the Lord ultimately rejected you, man, you know. And it says here, and despised government. And yeah, this dude despised the government, man, you know, because they built a whole congregation up all slandering the elders and the apostles, man. All because they didn't like the fact that we brought out Deuteronomy 22 and 28. And the fact about it is, it was really the rebuke. Because one thing I noticed about Israel, you can't rebuke Jake. You know, Jake have made themselves irrebukable to the point that you can't say anything about them, or if you mention shit, Jake, then you got to fight. You know, then things get personal, because we're dealing with an emotional bunch of debased degenerates, man, among our people. And this is why the Lord said, have you become as the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? You know, Jake is completely degenerified in his state of mind, man. Like Apostle Tahar said, you've been in America too goddamn long. So fuck you, man. All right, and the boat you roll in on, and may the Most High destroy you too, piece of shit. But anyway, it says, and despised government, presumptuous are they, self-willed. And nigga, you're very self-willed. Okay, the Lord ain't with that house of bread shit, man. He ain't with the Sakari, the Most High ain't with Genesis. The Lord ain't dealing with none of them groups. You know? And it says here, in despised government, presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities, man. And you are not afraid to speak evil of men that have paved the way before you through their labors. Okay? Because in your mindset, oh, we don't need fuck them old niggas. They born. Because you want to win the emotions of Israel through gimmicks and fabrication. And it says here, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities, whereas angel, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord. That's crazy that the angels ain't even sitting here being on no bitch ass shit even when we go off or allegedly go off or do something that's not favorable in the sight of Israel. The angels ain't even on that kind of time, man. Because the Lord is constantly making intercession for us, man. So when we go off, we send our prayers up to Yahweh Shai, and he seeks the Most High for approval. Yeah, this guy is good. Approve him. You know, he's cool. I can pardon him. You know, but you guys, man, the minute we step outside with a fucking tank top and no fringes on, hey, we got to get stoned. Here nigga taking out the trash. He just waking up in the morning and he got a white beat on and some fucking Coca-Cola pajamas on and some Adidas slippers. Niggas are in the bushes. Oh, they ain't got no fringes on. Nigga, I just woke up. Give me a chance. Damn. Where your fringes at, brother? You taking out where your fringes at? What the nigga, I'm just taking out the trash, bro. I ain't even washed my face yet. I ain't brushed my teeth. But we get condemned on small. Not saying that, you know, the law is small, but you guys make the law tedious, man. And the crazy part about it is none of you dudes are really keeping the law. You call yourself chief priest and the high priest, but yet you got a bunch of fucking harlots in your congregation. Hypocrites. But it says here, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to ride in the daytime. Spots they are blemishes. Spots they are and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. And that's these niggas among us, having eyes full of adultery and cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls. Yeah, but when you beguile somebody, you're basically bewitching them, bewitching them. You know, you're deceiving them. Unstable souls, clearly, because there's a lot of unstable men in your congregation. Like the one brother, I believe he was from like Sakari, Hollywood or something like that. And he did an extortion video saying that they was extorting people and that men are into all types of left-hand practices. And brother, like, I can't be among this, man. You know, and men like that can be delivered because they're saying the bullshit. Lord's will, they're sincere. But unstable souls, in heart, they have exercised with covetous practices, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way. Yeah. Because if you were smart, you would have followed the leadership of the apostles and elders and kept it pushing. But yet you wanted to make money and are going astray, following the way of Balaam and the son of Bezor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness, but was rebuked for his iniquity, and a dumb ass speaking with the man's voice forbade the manners of the prophet, man. It says these are wells without water, and wells without water become musty. Clouds that are carried with the tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. For when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure much of the lust of the flesh through much wantonness. Those that were clean escape from those that live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption, for of whom man is overcome, of the same as he that is brought into bondage, man. All right. So, hey, you niggas are through, bro. And with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will you will edify to the next lesson. Shalom.